What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex. In this video, I want to talk about Spongebob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Kind of give my last-second thoughts on this game. Talk about it 1 week away from it releasing. Talk about some review scores or when we're going to get review scores. I'm really, really excited. I honestly am, and that's kind of what the whole point of this video is. So the game launches in 1 week, comes out on pretty much every console under the sun next Tuesday, and I'm very, very pumped for this game. This has been a game that I've been looking forward to for a very, very long time. I'm really hoping to have beaten The Last of Us Part 2 by the time this game comes out, because I want to give my undivided attention to it. I don't want to rush through The Last of Us Part 2, but I do want to, Tuesday comes around, Monday night or into Tuesday morning, I want to be able to jump into this game and have a blast with it. I'm really, again, this is, when you look at the games of like the summer, this is definitely one of them. There's a lot of games coming out in July, Ghost of Tsushima, Destroy All Humans, that I'm very much looking forward to, but this is a game that I have so much confidence in that it's going to be really good. Now, there are no review scores out for it yet. I guess you can look back at history. Games, it depends. It depends on the publisher, depends on the developer of when the review scores go up for said game. Obviously, we had The Last of Us Part 2, which the review scores came out for that 1 week before. Now, when I'm recording this, the review scores aren't out yet. Okay, now I'm recording this Monday, a little later in the day, so hopefully tomorrow, randomly, review scores don't come out, but I haven't seen any talk of, like, the review embargo, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happened. If any of you guys know when the review scores of this game come out, definitely let me know. I would honestly expect it by later on this week. I don't think SpongeBob is a game that you need to wait, or I guess the publisher, right? I don't think they would make people hold off on reviewing it or publishing the reviews until like the day it comes out. Normally, I guess sometimes, it's not always every single time, but a lot of times if a game's review scores get held back till the day the game comes out or even later, like the day before the day it comes out, oftentimes that means they don't have a lot of confidence in the game. This is a game that I don't see how it doesn't, you know what I mean? I don't see how it doesn't have confidence in it. I think this game is going to be really, really good. And I saw people say in past videos I've made of SpongeBob too, a factor that I've never even really thought of is the future of these games. SpongeBob is still definitely something that's around, right? This is still, a pop culture icon, really, that's still around everywhere. Obviously, the movie, right? And although the movie's been delayed a ton because of what's going on around the world, it's still popular. And so I saw people say that in past videos that, hey, this game, the dependency on this game being good, like there's a lot riding on it. I really think the game is going to be good. You're remaking arguably the best SpongeBob game that's been made, so I don't really see how you can do that, wrongly. But if this game comes out, if this game gets 8s, 9s, which I feel like it would, I feel like it's probably going to get in the high 8s. I don't really see why it would get anywhere less than that, you know what I mean? So I think this game is going to get in the high 8 scores. I think it's going to be a really, really solid game, and I think it's going to sell well. I think this game is going to be very, very popular. So we'll have to see as time goes on just how popular the game will be. And again, it's coming out decent time. Yes, right after The Last of Us Part 2, but this is a game kind of for everybody. The Last of Us really, I guess The Last of Us has a really broad, appeal to it as well. But, if you're going to get SpongeBob, I think you're going to get it. I don't think The Last of Us is going to stop you. I don't really think a lot of things are going to stop you. You know what I mean? And besides The Last of Us, it's really far away from a lot. Yes, there are a couple games that are releasing this week, but besides, The Last of Us as the big game, that's pretty, and again, in terms of big games, that's pretty much it. You go into July, you have several weeks. You have another like 3.5 weeks until Ghost of Tsushima. So you have a lot of time. And again, these are just PlayStation games. SpongeBob comes out on all these consoles. And again, I think that is really, really going to help it. It's got a really broad appeal. Again, you have people that have families, that have children, that, want to play it themselves, right? You have a lot of different groups that are going to be getting this game. A lot, honestly. And again, a remake of the most popular, or one of at least, one of the most popular SpongeBob games ever made, one of the best SpongeBob games ever made. So I really have complete confidence in this game. Again, I cannot wait to play it. We're going to have videos on this channel and on Podcast Now on this game starting next week. So when this game comes out, I'll be reviewing it. I'll be having videos on it. I'm sure we'll live stream it. So lots of videos on SpongeBob. And again, I really do hope this does kick off something, because you go through time, there has been a lot of SpongeBob games, okay? There's been a ton, actually. And again, they range. There's some that are really bad. There's some that are really good. It's been a while since we've gotten, like, a game that can really handle the video game. You know what I mean? Because there are some games, there's a lot of games that release every single year, and a lot of games kind of slide under the radar, don't get necessarily the praise, or don't really get, it's just not out there. There's not a lot of talk on these games. And honestly, I feel like that has happened in the past for SpongeBob games, and it's also been quite a while, again, since we've gotten an actual big SpongeBob game. So this is a big one. This is one that I think a lot of people know about. I think a lot of people are getting. I think there's a lot of interest on this game on the internet. You know what I mean? There's a lot on this game, and so I think this game is going to be very, very different, and that's good, because I want this game ultimately to spark, and again, like you guys have said, remakes, one of the main reasons you do a remake is pulse test, right? I've heard that phrase before. I actually have said that before. A lot of other people said that. I like that phrase. I like pulse test. So pulse test is basically, again, like you're seeing how popular a franchise is now, even though you knew it used to be really popular, right? You're seeing if it can still hold up nowadays. And this, I think, again, it's a classic game. It's a game that did really good. It's going to do really good now. It's part of THQ's kind of, again, like approach of just remaking all of these games, right? They're doing so many different kinds, and they have done so many different ones. Again, though, what happens after this? Do they give, this developer, I believe it's like Purple Lamp or something like that, is the developer of this game? Do they give them permission and say, you know what, you did fantastic. You know how a SpongeBob game works. The game was received really well. The game sold really well. We want you to make a brand new SpongeBob game. Does that happen? I think it very well could. Obviously, this game first. Obviously, we're focusing on this game, but looking to the future, I really think that could be a very big possibility, right? So, guys, let me know. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts. What do you think the review scores are going to be? Are you guys excited for this game? Anything you guys are thinking SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, let me know in the comments below. And like I said, I'm going to be covering this game. We'll be having content on this game on this channel and on podcasts now when the game comes out. So if you guys have liked my content on it or liked the SpongeBob game in general, there'll definitely be more videos for you over the next couple weeks, okay? Make sure you guys are subscribed to this YouTube channel, have the bell icon turned on so you know when all the videos go up, and I do a brand new video on this channel every single day, and so I hope to see you guys for tomorrow's video.